Today we are going to learn a chapter in physics that is force and pressure for 8th class. In this chapter we learn about force, means what is force. Second point, what a force can do, and third, types of force. At first, what is force? Force is a vector physical quantity which produces acceleration or deceleration in any object. It means a force can change the state of any object that may be raised or in motion. Now, by some activity, I am going to show you that what is force. This activity clear that what is force. At first example, by help of this ball, I am going to show you that what is force. I am going to apply a force on this balloon and the shape of the balloon is going to be changed. When the force is removed, the object comes to its original shape. It means force is able to change the shape and size of an object. The second activity. See this toy. It is in rest. But when I am applying a force on it, it becomes in motion. It means it is accelerated by the force. Force can produce acceleration in a body. It means the object which is in rest becomes in motion. A third activity. Now, with the help of this ball, I am going to try showing what is force. This ball is moving, but a force is applied on it and its motion is stopped. It means a force can stop a moving object. It means it deaccelerate any object. Now, my children, it is clear that force is a physical quantity which can produce acceleration in a body. I am going to describe the second point, what a force can do. You, my children, you have just seen in these all activities that what a force can do. Again I am repeating. Just see this ball. When a force is acting on this ball, then the shape of this ball is changed. It means a force can change the shape of an object, size of an object. Next, with the help of this roller, it is in a static state. But when we apply a force on it, it starts to move. It means a force can change the state of any object which may be in motion or in rest. The third example, with the help of this ball is moving slowly. But when I apply force, it moves fastly. A force can accelerate an object, means it can change the rate of change of velocity. In this way, the second point is clear what a force can do. Now, we are coming on the third point, types of force. There are two types of force. One which act after coming in contact with an object, and the second, a force which acts without coming in contact. Examples of these forces are, the contact force are the frictional force, the muscular force. These two forces are called contact force because the frictional force and the muscular force both act on any object after coming in contact. For example, when I am rubbing these palms on each other, the frictional force is opposing the motion of my palm. And if the both palm is separated, then there is no any friction, and so the motion is going well without any obstruction. A second example for frictional force, the duster is in the rest on this table. Why? Why it is not in motion? Here I am applying a force and it becomes in motion. But after covering some distance, the duster is stopped. Why? Because a frictional force is developed between the surface of the duster and the surface of the table. In this way, we understand that what is frictional force and how it acts, and it is a contact force. A next example for muscular force is the changing of the shape of this ball by the muscular force of my fingers. The shape of this ball is changing with the help of my muscular force, and if the fingers are separated from this ball, then the ball is not changing the shape. It means when the muscular force comes in contact, then it will start to act on the object and there is some change in the object. These are the two examples of contact force, and then we are coming on the point non-contact force. A very vital example of non-contact force is this. By this activity, you understand this non-contact force. See, this duster is here. I am applying a force, so it is here. But when the force is disappeared from this duster, falls down. What is the reason? What is the reason? the duster is falling down, the reason is any force is acting on this duster, but there is no any contact with the duster and the force, and that force is gravitational force of the earth. It means gravitational force is a non-contact force. We go detail after this class what is gravitational force and how it acts. But here only we understand that gravitational force is a non-contact force. And other non-contact force are magnetic force, a force which is exerted by a magnet on any magnetic substance is called magnetic force, and it is a non-contact force. Also, a third example of non-contact force, that is electrostatic force. It acts between the two opposite or same charges. These three forces are non-contact force. They act without coming in contact of the object. Today's lesson is closed. I request my children obey the social distancing, lock yourself in your houses, do your study. I wish good luck on this Navaratri. I am giving blessings to all of you. Thanks.